What's going on, guys? Dallas here, and in today's video we are finally doing the 200 days of Minecraft. A lot of people have been waiting, and finally it's here. So before we get into this video, subscribe and share and like the video if you guys want to see day 300. So let's go ahead and get on to 200 days of hardcore Minecraft. Let's go. Day 101 to 110 started draining the portal because this portal has been sitting underneath this water for who knows how long, and it's finally time to drain it. So here we go. We lit the portal, and it's amazing. Several hours to drain the portal because I didn't have sponges, but it's done. We got it ready. I felt like I was gonna die when I went there because I didn't know where I went, and I thought it was gonna take me someplace good, but here we go. Finally got through and found out that this area I'm in is actually less than 100 blocks from my portal next to my house. Day 111 and 115, I found this amazing biome over here because my fans wanted me to go adventure. So on the live stream, I went over and adventure this hot place, and this was super far from my actual base. But yeah, the landscape around here was pretty amazing. Got out of the top, decided to fight some mobs just for fun, just because I was waiting for it to sunrise because I needed light to see where I was flying. I noticed something out there in the water. That's a temple that I needed about 2 hours ago. So I decided the most logical thing to do is to fly next to it. So I nosedive into the water and I decided to fly right next to it. And yep, that was an underwater monument, or whatever they call it nowadays. Day 116 and 119, still went adventuring on a live stream because the fans wanted me to do it. I noticed something off in the distance. A house. I thought it was a Minecraft village. Started running towards it, and I kind of didn't expect it to be that big. I found myself a mansion. So the most logical thing I could think to do is to go inside, extremely underprepared. So went inside, which would probably be one of the stupidest, actually the stupidest thing I have ever done in any of my hardcore episodes or live streams. After defeating a witch, I was going down the stairs, losing my voice, and wouldn't you know, there were 2 creepers there waiting for me, and I died. Yep, I died in hardcore Minecraft. One of the reasons is, if you see in the top right hand corner, that's slowness. The witch gave me slowness, so that I wasn't able to run fast enough past the actual creepers. I was gonna play Spectator World, but my game crashed. My game couldn't have crashed in the best of time, and the reason why is still unknown. I think it's because 𝐕𝐢𝐝 crashed my game, but as you can see right there on the screen, it says Minecraft crashed. I loaded up the hardcore world, and wouldn't you know, I was alive. So decided next day, day 120 to 122, that I should go back. And this time, not fully prepared, but I knew what I was getting myself into, except for I forgot torches. I decided to go raid the mansion because it's the only logical thing to go do. When running down the hallway, and the pillager actually jump scared me. I wasn't expecting a pillager to be around the corner, but it jump scared me. I got up and 2-shot him this time. It wasn't a 1-shot like the other one. Finished up, but then I started hearing noises behind the staircase, and it sounded like there were mobs right behind that wall, which would make sense because there's more rooms that I haven't found. So I got ready for it. So I broke the hole, and there was a lot more mobs than I was expecting. Especially, I wasn't expecting baby zombies. That's the last thing I was expecting. So after all that adventuring, I thought, well, I got no telling when I'm dying. I guess it's time to head home. But I guess it's fair because I survived, and it was in the mansion. Day 123 to 130, I decided to go to the nether, because why not? So I went to the nether, forgetting gold armor. So I was in the nether with no gold armor, and the stupid piglin beast things right here, they keep on hitting me, and they almost over half my health, I think. So after noticing my bow's a 1-shot, I decided to test it out on more things. Forget how strong your bow is. Started mining. I was trying showing off the views, and then there was lava. So I built a little platform up because I was expecting to run into lava. So going left or straight meant lava, so my only path I could go was right. After going right, I noticed that I was going to mine this 𝐕𝐢𝐝 or whatever this stuff is. I never remember the name. Oh, blackstone. So I was mining this blackstone, and there was this stuff called ancient debris just sitting there underneath it. On day 130, after this guy gets on my way, I made myself some netherite armor. The most overpowered armor in the game, from what I'm told. We'll have to see to find out if it is the most overpowered armor in the game. So, day 131 and 139, I trapped a fox on day 30. So I brought him to the pens, and I'm still trying to figure out a name for him. So I left him at the pen, and I was going to build him a nice cage. He was going to be my pet fox. On the final days of day 138, I was wrapping up on building himself his own little cave. Put some hay bales down because I figured that's better than just sleeping on the floor. And finally, on day 139, Squeaks loved his base. I figured out his name is Squeaks. And he would not get out of the food tray. That's like his favorite spot to go. 140 through 142, I decided that I should go and build a bridge to this other island. Well, not island, other land. So I did. And it came out pretty good. I liked the way it looked. I liked the style of it. So now I have a full-on bridge to access that other land. So it's nice and it's nice. It's almost even, but who needs it even when it's mostly for working? So all this land is going to be turned into areas where I can build. It's perfect battleground because there's a bunch of caves, cliffs, and ravines. 143 to 144, I worked on a board. The suggestion board. I figured that if I'm going to be building here, I figured people should be able to comment and tell me what they want me to build here, because there's no way I'm going to think of everything to build in a week. But then this is when it happened. This is the most amount of time I have ever spent in any Minecraft world in one single day. So here's what happened in this hardcore world from days 145 to day 189. So one of these days I started working on the land, because the land, oh, it was terrible. Like everywhere I mined I could possibly die. So I started working on making the land more flatter and less like trying to kill me. Started breaking the grass and the grass blocks, and there's so much grass. I probably spent like 2 hours of the stream breaking grass, because you can't light it on fire and you can't break it with anything else except for water. I had a dream that night of me getting trapped in Minecraft in a ton of grass, and I couldn't find my way out of it. Finally, after doing on the land, several hours later, I decided to build myself a river, because no one could tell me otherwise, because I wanted a river through the center of my land. And I worked hard enough to get this river. So I started working on a river through the center of the land I just cleaned up. For this part, I made myself around 16 to 18 iron shovels, because I didn't want to break my netherite shovel. So I just started working on a pass with 18 or 16 iron shovels. And by the end of it, I only had half a iron shovel left out of 16 or 18. I don't remember the number. Finally, to finish off the pass, I wanted a glass bridge across the ravine, because you can look straight down into the ravine instead of it just being a typical wooden path. Because they do that in real life a lot with glass bridges and stuff. But I wanted more than a glass bridge, so I did the entire ravine in glass, because why not? Here's the aerial shot of it. Several hours to make. It's the amount of time it took is over 6 hours. It was amazing. It was fun, and I had a lot of people that stayed on during the stream. Day 190 to 195, I decided to build myself a windmill, because one of the fans suggested I should build a windmill. So I started working on it. I did it for recording, but I also did it on the live stream, so it was a live recording for the viewers, if that makes sense. So basically, it looked amazing. It still is amazing. I like the style, the grass, or the wind blowing in the wind. The windmill actually came out decent. And the inside of it, it's nothing much, but it looks decent. A lot of people said it looked good, but it's decent. Day 196 to 199. I was originally just going to gather resources for these final days, but everybody wanted me to go do a raid. So I decided to do a raid, and I haven't done a raid in over 2 years. So I basically don't remember everything about a raid, but I was ready. So here's some clips of me doing the raid. Very, very mistaken.
Oh, Vexes!
One thing I don't like about these desert ones is because mobs spawn. You get away from my friend! Okay. Thank you very much for your time. This has been a very nice stay. I think it is a lovely time. Hello, everybody. Thank you for your time, village. I think I will gladly get out of here. Holy cow, speed hack. I'm aiming for this one guy. Stay still already. Okay, you're the next one. Oh, what are those things? Get back here! Get back here! Get back here! Give me that undying. I'm gonna die. Go in. Haha, jumped ya. Haha, juked ya. Haha. Haha, you can't get me now. Haha, I jumped over you. Haha. You can jump over them. He just always gets around everything. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I won. That was something. I nearly broke my armor. Day 196 to 199 still. I went back to the village, and as you can see on my inventory, I keep getting us all this random stuff. Turns out the villagers give you stuff, and I didn't realize that. And if you look right there, a villager actually gave me a stone pick. The night, or a few hours, or whatever the time is, before day 200, I climbed my tower that I built to see what I accomplished in 200 days, which actually the tower takes forever to get up, so I should probably make it water. But got to the top as I watched over the land and watched the sunrise. Got confused because it wasn't turning day 200 yet, but with everything I've done, it turned Minecraft Hardcore day 200. So, 200 days of Minecraft Hardcore. What a long time it took to get that done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification so you can get notified for day 300. It's quite a long ways away, but I think we can do it. So help us hit our goal of 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you want to watch any of these shorter, if you want to watch longer versions of these episodes, they'll be linked down below in the description with the days on the tag of which ones are days. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, share that video you guys might know, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. See ya!